We're talking about the 2017 P. Ellis Island Washington quarter and why one of these coins could be worth a ridiculous amount of money. So grab your coin jar, check your couch cushions, and let's see if you're about to become an instant millionaire. Alright, let's break this down. The 2017 P. Ellis Island quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, honoring the iconic immigration gateway in New Jersey. Most of these are just regular quarters, 25 cents, nothing crazy. But in the wild world of coin collecting, mistakes, rare variations, and condition can turn pocket change into fortune. So, what makes this particular quarter worth $7 million? The answer: a rare minting error combined with pristine condition. Now, I know what you're thinking, okay, but what kind of error are we talking about? Well, in this case, we're looking at a double die obverse, which means the front of the coin with George Washington's face has a slight doubling effect, making it super rare. But not just any double die, the ultra-rare misaligned die strike with a rotated reverse. That means the front and back don't line up quite right. Only one of these rare 2017 P quarters has been found in nearly perfect condition. That's why a collector went absolutely wild and paid $7 million at auction for it. That's enough to buy a mansion, a fleet of sports cars, or a lifetime supply of tacos. You know, whatever makes you happy. Now, before you run to your piggy bank, let me tell you how to spot a valuable one. Here's what you need to look for: mint mark. Make sure it's a 2017 P from Philadelphia. Doubling on Washington's face, use a magnifying glass to see if his features are slightly doubled. Rotation error, flip the coin over. If the back is rotated weirdly from the front, you might have a winner. Condition: the higher the grade, the more valuable it is. If your quarter looks like it went through a blender, it's probably not worth much. Now, funny story, when I first heard about this, I spent 3 hours digging through my old coin collection, convinced I was about to be a millionaire. I even called my mom and told her to check her quarters. Spoiler alert, I found nothing but lint and some old pennies. But hey, you never know. Alright, so if you've got a 2017 P. Ellis Island quarter, check it now. Who knows, you might just be sitting on a hidden fortune. And if not, at least you learned something new today, and maybe got a little workout searching for coins. If you love learning about valuable coins and want to stay ahead of the game, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I post new videos all the time about coins worth serious money, collecting tips, and how to turn your spare change into big bucks. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you've got a 2017 P quarter. I'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into a jaw-dropping discovery, the 2014 P. Ellis Island Washington quarter worth a mind-blowing $4 million. Yes, you heard that right. For $1 million for a quarter. I know what you're thinking. I gotta check my piggy bank. Well, hold on, because there's a catch. But first, let's talk about why this coin is making waves in the numismatic world. Alright, so the 2014 P. Ellis Island quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, which honored national parks and historic sites. Across the U.S., this particular one features the iconic image of Ellis Island, the gateway for millions of immigrants seeking a new life in America. But what makes it worth more than my entire life savings? Well, it's all about rarity, errors, and demand. Here's the deal: there's a special variety of this quarter that has a major minting error. A few lucky coins were struck with a dramatic doubling effect on the obverse, meaning George Washington's face looks a little extra shadowy, almost like he was up all night making bad financial decisions. And let's be real, we've all been there. One day you're buying a coffee, the next day you're checking your bank account like, where did it all go now? The real kicker is the auction world's reaction to this rare error coin. When one of these bad boys went up for sale, collectors went absolutely wild, bidding wars, numismatic chaos, and the final price, a cool $4 million. That's more than most houses cost. Just imagine walking into a store, buying a pack of gum with a quarter, and then realizing later that you just gave away a fortune. If that doesn't keep you up at night, I don't know what will. So how do you know if you have one of these golden tickets in disguise? First, check for any doubling on Washington's face. Use a magnifying glass, or if you're like me and don't own fancy equipment, just squint really hard at it. Next, look for any unusual striking errors or off-center designs. If you think you have one, get it professionally graded. Trust me, it's worth the effort, especially if it means you could be sitting on a life-changing amount of money. I actually had a similar experience once. No, not with a $4 million coin, but close. One day, I found an old penny in my car's cup holder. It was a 1943 steel penny. My heart started racing because I remembered hearing that some of those were worth thousands. I was already planning my retirement, picking out a private island, and then I got it appraised it was worth a whopping 25 cents. Yep, a whole quarter, but hey, I still felt like a winner. Moral of the story, check your change, but maybe don't quit your job just yet. So there you have it. Folks, the 2014 Ellis Island quarter might just be hiding in your pocket, waiting to turn you into a millionaire. If you love searching for rare coins, keep that change jar handy, because you never know when you might strike gold. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and join our treasure hunting community. We've got more amazing coin tips, value breakdowns, and wild numismatic stories coming your way, so don't miss out. We're talking about the 2013 Ellis Island Washington quarter, a coin that has collectors throwing their wallets at the screen. How did a modern quarter become a millionaire's dream? Stick around, because I'm breaking it all down in a way that even your dog could understand, if he was into numismatics. Alright, let's get into it. The 2013 Ellis Island quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, honoring historic sites. Now, you might be thinking, wait, I've seen these before, what's so special? Well, buckle up, because this is where it gets interesting. This particular quarter isn't just any 2013 D. We're talking about an ultra-rare error coin. Somewhere along the way, a minting mistake turned an ordinary coin into a multimillion-dollar jackpot. Rumor has it that this coin was struck on a misaligned planchet with doubled elements, making it a one-of-a-kind anomaly. And when a coin is unique, collectors lose their minds. Picture this. You're digging through your spare change at a gas station, trying to find a quarter for that annoying air pump. You spot a 2013 D quarter, and you're about to toss it in. But wait, you remember this video, and you check for errors. Boom! You just saved yourself from making a $3 million mistake. But hold up, how do you know if you have the quarter? Here's what to look for: laughing face, mint mark, that little D below Washington's ponytail? It's gotta be there. Major die errors, look for doubling, off-center strikes, or weird surface anomalies. Uncirculated condition, if it's been in someone's pocket for a decade, chances are it's not worth millions. But hey, still check. Third-party certification: if you think you have a winner, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm. Now, let me tell you a quick personal story. A friend of mine, let's call him Dave, was obsessed with coin hunting. One day, he got a roll of quarters from the bank, hoping to find something rare. He checked each one, nothing special, until he got to the very last coin. It was a 2013 Ellis Island quarter. But he didn't notice the error. He spent it on a vending machine snack. Fast forward a year later, he saw the news about the coin being worth $3 million. The man has never looked at a vending machine the same way since. Moral of the story? Check your change, folks. So, is there a chance you have a $3 million quarter sitting in your pocket right now? Absolutely. And now you know exactly what to look for. Before you go digging through every couch cushion in your house, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I post videos on rare coins, hidden treasures, and how to make money from the spare change in your pocket. Don't miss out. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you just want to complain about Dave's tragic vending machine story. We're talking about the 2008 Ellis Island Washington quarter dollar. A coin so rare and valuable that even Scrooge McDuck would be jealous. So, how did a simple quarter end up being worth a fortune? Stick around, because I'm about to break it all down. And if you love finding hidden treasures in your pocket change, hit that subscribe button, because I've got plenty more coin hunting secrets coming your way. Alright, let's get into it. The 2008 Ellis Island Washington quarter dollar is one of the rarest modern quarters ever discovered. And no, it's not because people melted them down to make jewelry. It's all about a crazy minting error that makes this coin a once-in-a-lifetime find. Back in 2008, the US Mint was producing quarters for the America the Beautiful series, which included landmarks like Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, and yes, Ellis Island. But somewhere in the process, a small batch of these quarters got struck with a unique error. One that coin collectors absolutely drool over. You're at a flea market, sifting through a jar of old coins, and suddenly you spot a 2008 quarter. You check it closely and boom, you see it has a double die obverse error. Translation: the coin's design was accidentally struck twice, causing a slight overlapping effect on Washington's face and the lettering. This mistake makes it one of the most valuable modern quarters out there. A few lucky collectors discovered this error years ago. and since then, the value has skyrocketed. At first, these were selling for a few $1,000, still a nice payday. But in recent years, collectors have been shelling out millions for high-grade specimens. In fact, the last known auction price for one in pristine condition hit a jaw-dropping $8 million. That's enough to buy an entire collection of classic cars or, 32 million tacos from the dollar menu. Now, before you go frantically digging through your couch cushions, let's talk about how you can identify one of these valuable quarters. Check the date and mint mark. It must be a 2008 P quarter. The P stands for Philadelphia Mint, which is where these rare error coins were struck. Look for the double die obverse. This is the golden ticket. If you see slight doubling in the words Liberty or In God We Trust, you might be holding a piece of history. Get it graded. If you think you've found one, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate it and tell you how much it's actually worth. Now, let me tell you a quick story about how I almost had a heart attack over a quarter. A few years back, I was at my grandma's house, helping her clean out some old drawers, when I stumbled upon a jar of quarters. My heart started racing. I felt like Indiana Jones discovering a lost treasure. I went through each one carefully and boom, I found a 2008 P quarter. For a solid 5 minutes, I thought I was a millionaire. I was already planning my dream vacation and imagining my new Lamborghini, but after closer inspection, turns out it was just a regular quarter. Still, that experience taught me a valuable lesson. Always check your coins because you never know when you'll hit the jackpot. So, there you have it, folks, the 2008 P. Ellis Island Washington quarter dollar. A simple coin with an insane value. If you ever come across one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. And if you don't, well, at least you now have a great excuse to go through every quarter you come across. Before you go, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more crazy coin facts, money-making strategies, and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Who knows? The next coin I talk about might just be sitting in your pocket right now. We've got a wild one. Imagine finding a coin worth $2 million in your pocket. Sounds crazy, right? Well, sit tight, because today we're talking about the 2002 P. Ellis Island Washington quarter and why it's worth an absolutely mind-blowing amount of money. So let's start with a little backstory on this quarter. The 2002 P. Washington quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program featuring New Jersey's iconic Ellis Island. It was minted in Philadelphia, hence the P mint mark. Normally these quarters are worth, well, face value a whopping 25 cents, and this is a big, but there's a rare error variety that has collectors foaming at the mouth and throwing cash at auctions like it's Black Friday at a TV store. Now, you might be wondering what makes this particular quarter worth $2 million. Well, here's the deal. There's an ultra-rare version with a misprint where the design was accidentally struck on a special experimental planchet meant for another coin instead of the standard copper-nickel-clad composition. This rare quarter was struck on a silver planchet, which was never supposed to happen. It's like the mint accidentally made a VIP version of the quarter without realizing it. And here's the kicker. One of these bad boys sold at auction for an insane $2 million. That's right, $2 million for a single quarter. If that doesn't make you want to go through every quarter in your piggy bank, I don't know. What Willie actually have a funny story about how I almost scored a valuable coin. Once I was at a gas station buying a snack and the cashier handed me my change. As a coin nerd, I always take a quick glance at my change, and I swear I saw something off about one of the quarters. My heart skipped a beat. I thought I had just hit the jackpot, but turns out it was just a really shiny 1999 quarter. No millions for me that day, but hey, at least I got a good laugh and a pack of gum out of it. So what should you do if you think you've got one of these rare 2002 P. Ellis Island quarters? First, check for that P mint mark and then compare the color and weight to a regular quarter. A real silver planchet will be heavier and have a different tone when you drop it on a hard surface. Also, if you really think you have the golden ticket of quarters, take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, because if it's real, you could be sitting on life-changing money. Alright folks, that's it for today's treasure hunt. If you love learning about coins that can make you rich, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because you never know what other hidden gems might be out there waiting to be discovered. Also, let me know in the comments if you've ever found a coin worth more than face value. I'd love to hear your stories.